everybody, welcome to the stream.
Hey everybody,
Hi.
welcome to the dream.
I don't know what I'm doing, let's play the game. No, don't play that song! Please don't play that song! So Bis, tonight you wanna help me set up that stuff you wanted me to play for my Bean bonus stream? Since I'm doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll try and do that.
Hey Sashi. I also want to play Mario Kart with you tonight.
You know the terms for that.
I tried my best, okay? Hope it was good enough for you.
It was 12.
Yeah, and this...
You're a million for the way there.
I'm gonna cry.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
I wanna play my favorite game with my favorite fairy.
That's good.
Oh, flattery will get you nowhere.
Ah!
Okay, so before the stream, right, I was in bed, consistently falling back asleep. I woke up at like past, I think about midnight, right? And thanks to Lynn, for a decent portion of me sleeping, I've been listening to just 1980s gamer videos on loop. Unlike, I swear, it's like sometimes you'll find a 1980s gamer video, right? That just
the game
feels...
is too loud on my end.
Oh.
There you go.
Like, sometimes you'll just find a 1980s gamer video that just feels beyond parody, you know? Like, in this episode, right? It's like, I think it's the 1980s gamer and he's at Bobby's house? Oh, no, Bobby's at... No. Wait, no, are they... No. Wait, hold on. No, I think it's Bobby at Napoleon's house, right? And for some reason Bobby's like, didn't know you had Wii Sports! And this is taking place in the early life of the Wii, right? Okay? And then he's like, yeah, my grandmother got it! Or, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. But then for some reason the grandmother comes in and is like, I'm going to bed! But first I'm going to the bathroom! And then Napoleon's like, no, don't! And then the grandmother comes back like, the toilet isn't working! And then Bobby's like, my dad's a plumber! Let me take a look! He looks in, and at the back of the toilet is another Wii.
Why?
And he's like, what's this doing here? And then Napoleon, apparently for some reason this is Bobby's Wii that he pre-ordered, and Napoleon claimed it in his name, and then put it in his toilet. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You want to play it in the bathroom and it fell in?
It's in the back of the toilet. It's like purposely hid there, right? And then Bobby tries to make it run. He's like, it's broken! And Napoleon's like, maybe you could trade it in! And Bobby's like, I hope so, otherwise you owe me $250. So then they go to the store to trade it in. But then Napoleon sees rice, and he's like, oh, that's rice! We can use that to fix the Wii! Rice absorbs water! So they go home. And they put the Wii in a box of rice, and they leave it for a day, and they come back and they open it, and the rice is inflated. And Napoleon's like, the rice is moist! That means it's worked! And he eats some of the rice, and Bobby's like, that's toilet! Bobby's like, I don't know. Bobby's like, it's toilet rice! And Napoleon's like, tastes fine to me. And then they take the Wii out, it works. That's the story. That's the plot.
I don't like that part. I don't like any of it, but that is the worst. That's the worst part.
Like, I don't know, it's just like, what... I don't know what the beginning part of this episode is, right? So I woke up halfway through. But I cannot think of a conceivable reason that you, while owning a Wii, would claim somebody else's Wii and then shove it in your toilet.
You're gonna have to find out, I think. I don't know if we can live not knowing the setup for this. Obliterated that guy.
I think they should reboot Dragon Ball. But they should
explain this in FNAF terms for me, Beth.
Hey!
Well, we know that Napoleon put the Wii in the back of the toilet because of the number sequence that can be found on the back of the promotional cereal box. And also in War of the Books, Bobby's dismembered Todger can be found in the back of the toilet, which is an obvious allegory to the Wii.
So, Biss, I noticed something strange. So,
Yeah.
on my I'm a bit suspicious of what is getting us demonetized now because, so I uploaded our last few streams, right?
Yeah.
I uploaded my 2 solo streams where I tried really carefully to not swear very much. I swore a couple times, just as a check. But then there was the one that we did of Dragon Ball where we swore a lot and we talked about some really crude topics and stuff, right? That one's monetized. The Pokemon ones are demonetized. So I'm suspicious that it is talking about certain topics that is going to get demonetized.
Oh, I see.
That I may have brought up during the Pokemon streams.
Can you message them to me?
I'm trying not to say it during this as a test, but... There you go.
I finished my pasta. Are you proud of me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I think we should just... No, never mind, I can't say that.
Yes, I'm
think-
concerned that's what's getting us demonetized.
I think suit wearers should be held responsible for the fact that I'm now not allowed to talk about this. By them not being allowed to,
so
open their throats, ever.
As a test, we can, swear a bit during this stream. Don't go overboard. But then, I'm going to do one next time where I don't swear at all. Next time we play Pokemon or whatever, I'm not gonna swear at all, but I'm gonna, talk about those topics at some point during it, and see what happens. We're making this scientific.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I should have a stream where neither of them happen. No swearing, none of that. As a control. I guess we don't need a control. I already have controls. I've already proven that it doesn't happen if we don't do either of them. That's kind of just self-evident, but trying to figure out what gets it caught is the thing that we're trying to do. So.
You've heard of Splunky 2?
Yeah.
What?
Arrow used to play Splunky 2.
Yeah, I remember.
And you know what's amazing?
What's amazing?
There used to be a
fruit before.
Yeah. There used to be a...
But there's some nearby.
What am I thinking of? Oh yeah. So there's apparently a part in Splunky 2, right? Where you can basically, you know how you're supposed to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's like a roguelike or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually you can get to one of many endings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's one ending that always interests me, which is it's the cosmic ocean. Apparently you have to do this elaborate sequence of things that results in the universe being erased and rebooted.
Oh.
And when it's rebooted, it's just rebooted as it's just rebooted as like a load of like weird floating structures in a void, basically.
Interesting.
Actually won.
Inhabited by weird like jellyfish-like creatures and stuff. You know.
Hmm.
It's like it really is like this really surreal plane.
Namekian fruit. Need 4 of them.
At that point, all you really have to do at that point is like, there's like 100 floors to get through, right? And you have to get through them without dying, basically.
Wait, they're really ridiculous with the requirements for getting endings and stuff in this game, aren't they?
Yeah. But what I just find interesting about this is
So
like,
bonkers.
apparently, that thing where like canonically you've destroyed the world to do this.
Uh-huh.
It really is that funny thing where it's like you have to throw away your run and the world it takes place in, just so you can go to this weird challenge realm. And this challenge realm, with its like weird ethereal music and alien creatures, is now just all that is. There's something just eerie about that.
I see. I love beating people by just smashing them into the ground. It's a thing that often happens in this game. It's pretty great. Namekian.
Frieza Force Super Commando has been defeated.
What would you do if I was a Frieza Force Super Commando?
Are you loyal to Frieza?
Lot of power.
Sure.
I would end your existence.
Sure.
What? Like, what do you think I'd do?
Kiss me.
No. Only good people get kisses.
Oh, but I'm pretty like I'm under the belief that I'm good.
I don't care. Elena be like, but I'm under the belief that I'm good. Bullet be like,
Where there's like something and then to me it's just like loading a gun. Or just an animation of the gun being like put together.
yeah.
It's just like that. I like how the house doesn't have pop-in, but the door that was knocked off the house has pop-in. I never had fruit before, so I'm not sure how to eat it. The fruit was literally like 100 yards away, kid. I think it's kind of your fault if you never ate it before.
Elena, they're an alien. Leave them alone.
Yeah, but it's fruit from the planet.
Yeah. Have you ever eaten a rock?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Beth.
No, but like, it's like, this is a child that literally doesn't understand the concept that you can eat fruit, right? Did you understand the concept that you can eat small stones?
You can't eat those. Those are not food.
You can.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can.
No.
This alien here is here to tell you that you can.
Well, they're wrong.
They're right. You can swallow that rock.
It's not food.
What?
Although
It
in
has a
some cultures
taste.
they eat like clay to get minerals in their diet. In certain environments, they'll put clay and literally just clay in their food for the mineral content.
I mean, how would you feel if I took up an entirely clay diet and then
Entirely?
an entirely clay
I
diet?
don't think anybody eats an entirely clay diet.
And then I started producing vases.
You started producing American ceramic.
No, that would be wood and corn syrup in a blast furnace.
Also, your ass.
Wait, what's the you see?
He said your ass furnace.
Hi.
Neck.
Thank you.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go look
The
something up.
Bambi. Recently, Miss was showing me some of the filler stuff that was in Dragon Ball Z that wasn't covered in this game, and that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't covered in this game because it's basically like non-canon, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like stuff that was added outside of what the manga originally had. So
Yeah. So I'm willing to just consider that as non-canon.
This is awful. The
This
village
is
in
awful.
ruins.
This is fawful.
Got to
Oh! Oh no!
What?
Oh no, I found out what the naming convention for the Namekians is.
What is it?
Oh, let me just see if I can get more. Okay. Let me just go and get some more of these.
So remember how we made fun of Vegeta for just chucking the Dragon Ball into the lake?
Yeah.
Why is he what did he think he was doing? It's literally right there. He didn't even chuck it far in the. It's not even a deep lake. What, Vegeta? What did you? That was his. He was like, they'll never find it now. Like, I didn't think Vegeta was a moron.
He's been a mercenary. He's been a warrior all his life. He doesn't know anything better. He's a bit of a stinky.
I didn't think he was stupid. This little baby just found it without even trying.
But what was it doing in a place like that?
Maybe the villagers were in a rush to hide it. No, Vegeta really thought it out well and chucked it into the lake. I can't believe that. That's so funny. That is unbelievably funny.
It can't be.
Oh, I have a notification on YouTube. What is it? I hope it's an amusing comment.
Not in the recuperation tank. Damn that Vegeta.
No, it was just well,
Could he be?
it is amusing, but it was just Sasha
Come on, find him now.
commenting Larry on my Pokemon stream.
Aha! The Dragon Balls. Looks like 5 of them are here. And I can't leave this place without all 5 of them. Looks like time isn't on my side either.
Boy, Vegeta really has no ass.
Buy myself some time here.
He has impressively little ass.
I feel like this is bad. They should fix that.
He's just chucking them again!
There we go. It's my turn.
That filthy Saiyan monkey. Vegeta appears to be after the Dragon Balls. The Dragon Balls!
Damn that Vegeta!
I like the idea that they were just standing there, just facing the other way, didn't hear him blast the hole in the wall. And then after he's already gone, they just happen to turn around and notice.
If after 1 hour's time you do not return to me with Vegeta, know that your death will be a slow and painful one!
Yes, sir.
This is incredible. Dragon Ball is so silly, isn't it?
It kind of
Look at how
is.
well modeled this edge of this broken glass is, by the way. They didn't need to go so hard with that, but they did.
Capable of more than I initially thought.
Oh, that is lovely.
Stronger with each battle they manage to survive. They can't hope to reach my superior level of Gauls. Still, it might prove prudent to finally rid myself of them once and for all. It would be quite bothersome if I had
Okay, I have all the resources at my fingertips, right?
It seems it may be time for
Reese's design is kind of busy.
You think so?
Yeah, he looks he looks a little not great.
He looks a little not great!
Yeah. Look, we just chucked them and they're just sitting here.
Yes, yes, I'm untouchable.
Okay, so I have uncovered all the details of what
Get Frieza.
the naming conventions for Namekians is. Are you ready?
Fine. Now that I have these and the one that I hid underwater.
So do you remember there was one called Mori, who was like one of the village elder types or whatever? It's a pun based on the Japanese word Katatsumori, meaning snail.
Great! I had no idea I had this kind of power.
Dende's name is derived from Denden Mushi, which is Japanese for snail.
I bet Gohan's gonna be way stronger than me when he meets Guru.
Oh.
Katas has a name derived from Katatsumori, meaning snail.
And he's holding the very last Dragon Ball as well.
Saunel has a name that could possibly be a play on snail. Pelina has a name, which is a type of mollusk. So that's like pushing the bow out a bit.
Fortune is smiling.
I imagine I don't have to explain where Eska and Cargo get their names
I'm
from.
about to do something.
If I don't find him soon, Lord Frieza will...
And that's the reason why that one non-canon movie has a Namekian villain called Lord Slug.
Wait, that...
Oh my god.
A huge power level is on its way here. I guess Zarbon found me. Good. Once I get that Dragon Ball off the pint-sized Earthling, I'll finish him off once and for... Zarbon's probably quite full of himself after the last encounter.
Chase after Krillin and steal the Dragon Ball? Well, what if I don't want? What if I want Krillin to win?
First, I have to get my hands
It
on
doesn't matter. Everything's all preordained, huh?
There is no greater honor than playing out the story of Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball as he originally intended. Now play, gamer, play!
I guess they just make you play as whoever wins whichever particular battle.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
So funny. It's like you are merely like you as the player merely bear witness to the events of the story. You get no active say in how any of this goes. That's so funny. Like, what if I want Krillin to get away with the Dragon Ball?
It's not safe for you!
Is that a Dragon Ball? Wow, those things are huge here.
Got it from Guru.
She's impressed by how big the balls are.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where's Gohan? I want to take him to see Guru to increase his power level.
He left to go look for the other Dragon Ball. The radar showed one in the village Vegeta attacked before.
What? Really? What the? This power? No way! Vegeta! You're a long way from home.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
vegetable.
keep yawning. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I was so focused on my increase in power that I didn't notice him. He's not wearing a scouter, and that means...
That's a nice Dragon Ball you've got yourself.
It's a nice Dragon Ball you've got yourself there.
You and I are after the same.
Wouldn't be a shame if I were to take it.
To take care of before I take it.
That's a nice Dragon Ball you've got there. For me to poop on.
That's a nice Dragon Ball you have there. The guy who wanted to stab me through with a katana before.
Oh my god. Krillin is really hating Goku's decision right about now. Because Goku was like, I'll let him live so I can fight him again later. He didn't say let him live so you can fight him later, Krillin. It wasn't part of the bargain.
But I'd think twice before doing something stupid like running away if I were...
Huh?
There.
Krillin's gonna be real pissed off with Goku right now.
Well, well. You've got some thanks to your foolish actions. Lord, if you don't give me the location of the Dragon Balls, this you're welcome to try. You never learn, do you?
I got a hair stuck to my eye.
Can I make
Yeah,
a
so-
weird statement?
Yeah. Look, he got wide again.
Yeah, he's activated widescreen.
He's 16 by 9 now.
There's nowhere to run, Vegeta.
Okay, so there's one more. Oh yeah. Wait, what was it? No, come on, brain. Come on, brain. What am I thinking of? No, no. Yeah. You know. Okay, I was gonna say this, right? I think that one of the most difficult challenges in gaming in general, right? It's like one of the technical aspects that I think even like a lot of very high budget games mess up. Is convincingly animating pudgy buns.
Pudgy
Do you
what?
notice that? Big asses.
Oh, I see.
I was trying to be not demonetized for a second then. I think
No,
that's
it's okay. We're testing this stream anyway.
Okay. But like, it's this thing where it's
I
like...
swear a little bit here and there.
I've seen like AAA games that do realism style, right? And they do this thing where it's like it's like each glute is just like a wheel the leg pivots on, you know?
Oh.
It doesn't have that like the stretch and the squash that comes from it basically existing within a hinge point, you know? And that's just a thing I thought.
Oh my god. Did you see that, Bez?
Oh my god, was that basically a suplex?
Seems like it.
That's kind of cool. I once suplexed somebody, you know.
Oh.
They were quite short. It was this one weird kid who had anger issues. I was also a kid at the time, I should clarify. We were both kids. It's just that they were a very short kid, right?
You need to stop trying to
and
use a
bas-
Gallic gun on this guy. It's not working out very well.
And like for years, like he was like in the same social group as me. I would never have it in me to fight him because he had such an intimidate. He was the kind of person who would just stare at you, right? And you knew from the stare, and the stare had like this like unhinged energy to it. So like you wouldn't fight, you would rather run. But I think at some point I got to the point where I
that,
like,
except for I wouldn't have been able to back it up.
oh. Well, the thing is, actually, I think the reason that stopped working is that I eventually became reasonably taller than this person, right? Like, it's a real, like, Goku and Krillin situation.
Oh my god.
So at one point, I think he started to try, he tried to start trouble.
Yo!
Oh, damn!
Did you see that?
That was sick.
It's amazing. I got 1,000,000 experience points for that, too.
But yeah, basically there was like a leg high fence, right?
Now, something to keep in mind.
And we were like near some shop or whatever.
Every time we're
And he was like starting to try and cause trouble.
The way
So
he
I-
just turned and went, whoop.
Goku keeps getting
Okay, the long story short is I picked this person up and I suplexed them over a small fence.
or am I taking it?
Also, he just called Krillin Baldy.
Okay, if I give this to you, do
As Krillin, I just reply with, okay, balding.
It's like, well, at least I own it. I don't think that's what Krillin sounds like at all.
You wanna know something that's really funny?
Yeah.
Krillin actually has the capacity to have a full head of hair.
The capacity
was-
for it.
He was raised by monks as a kid. He's been shaving his head bald since childhood.
Capable of having hair.
There's no point in wasting my time.
Like in one second, let me go look for it. In the non-canon
He's
sequel
cradling
series,
it like a
Dragon
The
baby.
universe, not that foolish Frieza. Immortality will be mine.
It's so funny.
I'm gonna send you a picture of Krillin from the non-canon sequel series, Dragon Ball GT. I want your reaction.
Can't just let him have all 7 Dragon Balls.
Let's
There
find
you
out.
go. You okay?
Yeah, one second, I was just reading some stuff. Sorry. Okay, let's look at. Oh, that what? He got old.
Yeah. I think he starts dressing like Wallace. from
He looks
Wallace
like
and Gromit.
Albert Einstein. He's like a short Albert Einstein. Show
It's
Sasha. So
incredible.
show Sasha Krillin with hair.
Come on, Gohan.
He especially looks old because he's like wearing normal clothes.
Yeah. Also, I'm sending this to Sasha.
Don't let Vegeta find you.
Oh my god, I'm in Sasha's DMs again. You know what that means, don't you?
What?
Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture, Babsies, shopping. Oh, the child at the cave? Oh yeah. This is like FNAFing. My memory's terrible.
Funny.
I was just taken off guard by the child flying across the screen.
My speed.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
It's just like the one.
I just had to catch up to the fact the lyrics were actually changed. Yeah.
Hurry up and hide.
Look at him go.
Where did this power?
Oh, you know, when are you guys stream Day Shift at Freddy's 2?
Who's there? If you don't
One of the
show yourself
one of the
right
problems
now,
that people often bring up about Superman is that he's just kind of like OP, and it's
Yeah.
like really hard to make like convincing stories with him. Well, see,
Wrong.
the solution to the problem is just everybody's a Superman. There you go.
I actually disagree, right?
Just they're each very like they're all basically like Superman, but they have varying levels of power over each other, and that gets kind of interesting.
I super duper disagree with people saying it's hard to make stories about Superman.
Well,
'Cause, like,
so,
the point of Super-
I think, well, maybe they're just meaning that people who write Superman stories do it in a bad way then, because they're always like, it's always so boring because he always just wins so easily.
Yeah, I think what you need to do is like, you need to focus on like the thing that makes Superman interesting, which is he's somebody who like
Wait, where did you get
has taken on like he's somebody who has a great deal of power, right?
Mhm.
Who has taken on the responsibility of other people. I think what you need to do is that if you want stakes, the stakes don't have to be, can Superman punch this person hard enough? The stakes have to be, can Superman do the right thing in every situation and still save everybody? You know?
Mhm.
Generous now that I've got all.
all of them?
In fact, like I think I actually like it's not on a power level, but it's on a character level, right? That's one of the reasons I like IDW Sonic, right? Because they're willing to write Sonic as a morally just correct character, right? Like he's a good guy. He is just good, right?
Yeah.
There's no like dark side, there's no moral failings or whatever, right? But then him having to stick to his own principles is what makes things harder for him. So his quote-unquote flaw is actually the same as his strength.
The next time we meet, I'm going to turn him and his
But
precious
Biz,
planet
they
into
keep making
space
Sonic
dust.
into a pacifist.
He's not a pacifist, he beats the Tara people! It's just that
He's
then
a
he
pacifist
doesn't...
because he doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah! Because his entire thing is that he wants the freedom for others that he has for himself. Why would he
Vegeta
want to
stopped
kill
to, like,
them?
just like gloat to Gohan, and that was it. Didn't even kick him or anything.
You know what? I actually
Vegeta's
watched
getting soft in his old age.
I watched a video yesterday, right?
Uh-huh.
That was saying that like Undertale isn't
animation. That was so funny.
Aww.
Krillin, look!
Endearing Gohan moments.
That's like every moment with him.
But what was I going to
Gohan
say?
is
Oh yeah. I was watching a video, right, that said that a lot of people don't understand the subtleties of Undertale's commentary on violence because they refuse to, like, acknowledge the fact that, like, it's a race-based conflict, kind of. That in the world of Undertale, humans are explicitly oppressors, monsters are explicitly oppressed, right? So violence on one side or the other is not equal, right? And you know what interested me about that? That reading, right? Which I think is true, basically, right? Is if you view the game through that lens, then suddenly the title of, like, Genocide Run actually becomes, like, you know, obviously still quite a probably upsetting thing to call it, right? But kind of just the case, you know? It's kind of just getting to the point.
Not Genocide City. Zone.
I kind of love that almost happened. It's an almost adorable story of just like like innocence, you know. Like, oh, genocide sounds like a scary word.
They should have instead just called it like Murder City, I think.
I think even that would have been too much for 90s America.
But thanks to Gohan's quick thinking, they were able
I mean, there's stuff called Murder City.
Yeah, but not for baboids in the 90s.
I was a bad
But
boy
for
in the 90s.
little baby. You weren't a baboid in the 90s?
That's all I was back then.
Oh.
In order to avoid Vegeta's wrath,
It's funny to think that, like, back in the 90s, you were vomiting up porridge.
The oldest I ever was in the 90s was 3 years old, so...
Frieza's ace up his sleeve, the Ginyu Force.
No way!
Let's see, because I remember it being a big deal that we were moving to the year 2000. Like I remember that. I remember 2000 being a big deal. I was born at the end of 1996, so then in 1997 I was 1, 1998 I was 2, 1999 I turned 3.
I remember
and
9/11
like,
being a big
the,
deal.
Yeah, I remember that too. Because I was 6 at the time.
You know what's really
Almost
interesting?
6, I think. Yeah.
I was reading a Tumblr post yesterday about how just, like, weird the culture was after 9/11, right? And there was this one user who was talking about how they had this one teacher who was just... They had this one teacher who was just obsessed with 9/11. And one of their school projects from this teacher was to create a fan victim of 9/11 and write a report about this fictional person's death at 9/11. And the funny thing is apparently kids who had actual family lost in 9/11 weren't allowed to do it about them. You had to make up somebody. And the weirdest thing is, this wasn't even in America. It was in Canada where this was happening.
Huh?
Yeah, it's just weird. I was thinking
That's why
yesterday.
it happened, because it was in Canada. Might not have gone over very well in the US.
Yeah. But I was thinking, it's like interesting how like back in the day, 9/11 jokes were like the edgiest thing you could do.
Uh-huh.
But nowadays, it feels almost like the type of people that do 9/11 jokes is inverted. 9/11 jokes
like
went
shit
from.
posters.
I not even. I think like but the thing that gets me is that like it's a lot of people who are socially conscious who do them. You know,
I see.
it's a lot of people.
Well, it's because
who
you're getting people now who are adults who
Yeah.
were born before it even happened, right? They didn't even grow up with it being a thing
Yeah,
to think about.
and also I think it's like people who have like lived through the milking of it because it
Yeah,
was like a.
because like I don't feel anything towards those type of jokes either, and I was like aware of
Yeah.
it when it happened and everything, right? Like I was 5 years old, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it makes sense because it's like at the actual time the event happened, what you thought of was the actual event. But at this point, 9/11 is just you're in Metal Gear Rising.
like you're tired of people making such a big deal out of it after it's
Yeah.
so old and everything, you know?
Yeah, you're
moved
tired of
on,
it.
and we're tired of all of the things that have changed since then, like all of the bullshit, that's
Yeah,
gotten in as a direct result of it, like all the airport stuff, for instance, stuff like that.
yeah, just became all buzzwordified and stuff.
Yeah. And then like the war that happened after it, nobody likes the Iraq war.
Yeah, nobody likes the TSA.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the Patriot Act. No,
Yeah.
nobody likes the galvanization of. Well, actually, I think to some extent it helped like lead to the awful political landscape we have now.
Mm-hmm.
With like the weird bubble of
Selfish
people who.
MoMA is the name of this.
Oh my god! Oh no! I want a selfie like that. I want a selfie where I'm in the exact pose. It's just selfish biz.
You're selfish, Elena. Alien
Dancing,
whitefish fin muscle.
walking, rearranging furniture. Babs's shopping. I let the bird out of the cage. I was like talking to Callie, and she said it was really that line, "The bird let out of the cage," is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you don't know anything about Family Guy, it's like you're like,
Oh, Callie was the one saying that.
yeah, you're like,
I have 30 out of 3 iron ore, by the way. According to the UI.
at least I think it was Callie.
Or
But,
was it
like,
Sasha?
No, I think it was probably Callie. I think, but like she was like, imagine you don't watch Family Guy, and she's like, oh, there's a bird. Who like I don't know, because it just says the bird,
I really don't like where they put that tail. Like, there's no other explanation for what's being done with that tail than what you just witnessed there. It makes me... I'm not pleased. Why are the fish so big?
I did my best.
Why are the fish so big in this game?
All right, I actually caught a fish. I'll do what I can.
Why are the fish so big? Namekian thing either. They were really big on Earth, remember?
Well, also, Earth just had dinosaurs. So I think it's fair to say that megafauna are probably just a thing.
I see. The fish are so big you have to beat them up. Imagine if you had to beat up the fish every time you went fishing. Like that was like part of the process of like catching fish, is you had to beat up the fish.
Sounds kind of fun.
Do you think more or less people would go fishing if that were the case?
I did my best.
Biff?
Wait, what was that saying?
So do you think more or less people would go fishing if you had to beat up the fish?
More.
More people would go fishing if you had to fight the fish?
Yeah, because every right-winger in the world would be desperate to do it and prove their masculinity.
Well, that's already the case.
Yeah, but it'd be even more so. It'd be like you'd have like the thing you'd have like all the like, oh, it's old timey shit. You have with fishing.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd also have that thing where like you can kind of pretend that you'd bested it in combat, even though it was just flopping on the ground and you were just stomping its head in.
No, actually it like jumps out of the air. Like it does like in this. It jumps into the air and you have to punch it. I'm really curious to see if this stream gets demonetized. I have like no clue anymore. I don't know what to expect out of this.
I did my best.
Yeah, I kind of worry that like maybe some of the topics I brought up will make things a bit ambiguous.
Right! I actually caught a fish!
It's like I have a more definitive test I have planned. Oh, there goes Krillin. I like that he just came flying into the scene.
Like a Sonic Heroes teammate.
Thanks!
Yeah. Selfish Bulma. A girl's gotta eat, come on. Really selfish? Krillin reached level 17. I like how Gohan is a much higher level than Krillin now. I could just play Dragon Ball Card Warriors here! Gohan's too small to play it anyway, look!
Oh my god.
He can't even see it. He doesn't even know what this is.
He needs a Rousey to stand on. I was watching a video. It is kind of funny, just when a game has like another game inside itself that it just really wants you to play. It just really wants you to play that.
This game is so funny. I love this game a lot. Also, I started playing Metroid Prime today. I really like that so far.
I always hit a wall with that one, honestly.
I've only played an hour of it so far, so we'll see.
Who are these silver-chugging buffoons?
They're just called Alien Male and Alien Female. What the actual are you doing in my house?
What?
No, they're not Namekians.
No?
Damn, can't believe Namekians have baldness.
2,432nd planet they've been to.
Yep.
Wow.
What's up?
Danger's part of the fun when we're traveling.
Let's see.
No.
Yep.
Huh?
Gemstones of the universe ranked.
Let's see.
Tourists in trouble. What a funny little side story. What do you think of this, Smith?
I'm just thinking about how it's funny that, like, the anime had its own filler, and the game has, like...
Oh, I just went right through that mountain.
Do you
Oh.
as much power as Vegeta hidden inside me?
This is all the power that I had.
Just plowed right through.
You and your Saiyan blood are hiding all sorts of untapped power.
Look for the Mara Stone. Wait, what were you saying about this filler?
Oh, I was just saying it's funny that the games basically have their own filler at this point.
Oh, I
It's,
see.
like, different.
Solar flare!
It's the kind of filler that would make sense for a game. Like, go and pick up a rock, you buffoon. Go pick up a rock, you clown. Go pick up a rock, you soggy sandwich. Go pick up a rock.
Sasha's honking in my chat.
Honk!
You can explain yourself, Sasha? Why are
Sasha
you
is the
honking in my
Gamzee.
chat?
Sasha is the Gamzee Makara of our friend group.
Explain.
Clown.
Obisa clan.
That should do.
Sasha, are you still planning to read Homestuck?
Sasha, are you still planning on downloading the fan browser and the fan archive and reading through all of Homestuck? Could you please, like, live blog it? Can you occasionally just, like, do little posts where you're like, I got up to page 2876 and I really like Gobston?
Pathetic!
Can you
Thank
read
you.
it to me as a bedtime story? Every night before we go to bed, you read me a bit of Homestuck.
And you have to do all the voices.
Say your prayer.
That's a lot of voices, but
Okay.
One second, actually. One second.
Here I come. Oh my.
There are
What?
159 pages on the Homestuck character list in the wiki. And some of these are like list pages. So some of these are like pages of multiple entries.
oh no. Every one of them needs a unique voice, Sasha.
Oh my god. Jack Noir, Jack Noir B2, Jack Noir Dead Session. Those are 3 different characters for you. Insane Clown Posse, Itchy, Jazz. Oh god. There's Guy Fieri.
Well, we killed them. Look at that pose that this guy just decided to do.
Wow.
I suppose they decided to do before they got their butt kicked. They got their fudging butt whooped.
Wow. I'm gonna flip a turtle. I would have flipped my turtle if I'd known I'd be doing this when I grew up.
Oh my god, look at that pose! They're doing a Donkey Kong!
Yep.
Krillin said, I give up, these two are insane. So Gohan's move is called the Masenko, right?
Yeah.
Every time, it just makes me think of the Weather Tenko.
What the hell is a Weather Tenko?
It's like a famous speedrunning trick in Mario Kart 64.
Oh.
And the Weather Tenko.
Hang in there, Gohan. It's not much longer till we reach Guru.
Right.
Gohan, there it is.
I don't remember what the Weather Tenko actually involves.
Oh, you know, would you still love me if I unleashed your latent power?
Yes. In fact, that would be pretty cool of you.
Okay.
Feels great to win.
Kill them dead. Love this dumpy house up here.
Dumpy Pumpy
thick
House!
What? It can't.
Gohan,
I mean, how would you feel if I took you to the thick house?
I'd feel on the thick side of things.
Do you have a death
Wow,
wish, Rose?
darn,
Hand
darn,
over that
darn,
Dragon Ball
darn,
with the Force
darn,
Star
concern,
Right
darn.
now, or
what are you talking about?
if you won't talk, I'll just have to make you.
Oh, Vegeta just like, whoosh!
Astounding.
I heard you can unlock latent power.
Indeed, and latent power is something you have in great abundance. However, I sense you also bear some resistance towards it. A full awakening.
Real sorry, but we're kind of in a hurry.
He's got his hand on his head.
I need only time when I will.
Less weird than it was when it was Krillin and he was grasping his bald head.
Now,
What do you mean?
my boy.
Why is that less weird?
No, that is now then, my boy.
What do you think of great power?
Yes, to much that is.
Sorry, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Let us tell me.
When should power be used?
Correct.
Yeah, it's only when
Power
necessary.
must be the final upon gaining power. Yes. That think only of this and relax.
Okay.
Now,
Oh my god, Gohan just got so much experience points. I like how Krillin like got powered up to like such a high degree or whatever, and then he only got to level 17, which wasn't even the same, which isn't even close to the level that I had Gohan at.
Oh,
No, wait, Vegeta.
poor
Don't!
Krillin.
Get lost.
There's no
Nail.
way I'm letting you inside.
Because it's like snail without the S.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that one. I'm glad you managed to figure that one out by yourself.
Then?
Neck?
N-E-C-K-E.
Let me go look that one up.
Huge power level. That must be Kakarot. What the hell? It's you! How did you increase your power so much?
Oh. Dende, I have a favor to ask of you, my child.
How about Dende?
Please let the others know.
Oh, Dende was from,
Unknown power source.
Denden Murray or whatever it was. The Japanese name for snail.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently neck comes from Schneck, which is the German word for slug or snail.
Like there's more than one.
More than one? That means 1, 2, 3, 5. Energy!
And neck, I believe, is just a
Genius
game
Force?
original character.
You give me the Dragon Ball right now!
The what force?
There's no way we're gonna give it to you.
Just do it!
The Ginyu
I'll lay a
Force.
finger on you
I
once
think
I'm
it's
immortal.
Gin.
You have my word.
I think it's hard G.
Don't you get
Well,
it?
whatever, they're on their way.
Ginyu Force is just as strong as me, maybe even stronger. And there are 5 of them. They'll hunt us down with their advanced scouters and kill every single one of us. There's only one way to beat them, and that's to give me the ball so I can wish for immortality.
The Saiyan may be speaking the truth. There are indeed 5 evil power sources on their way.
But if we do this, then we came all the way out here for nothing.
The Dragon Balls grant the user 3 wishes. You can still have your wish granted.
3? I thought we only got 1 wish.
If I don't get my wish, then kiss your asses goodbye.
Okay, fine. Follow us. But you had better keep your promise.
This is crazy. Fly as fast as you can.
The cartoony sound effect that played as they landed. I love how every, like, evil character just makes, like, a huge freaking explosion when they land.
So they finally arrived.
That's how you know somebody's evil in Dragon Ball, is that when they arrive on the planet, they just make a one-ton explosion.
They let the planets de-accelerate.
Well, Sasha, what do you think of these guys?
I've been expecting you.
Birder, Geese, Raccoon, and Goldo.
Thank you.
Have I ever explained these names
And
to you?
Captain Ginyu. No,
We humbly await to carry out your orders.
I don't.
Do you have-
I'm not unfamiliar with these characters. I'm like vaguely aware of them, but I don't know anything about them.
Make him suffer for his crime and then bring him to me alive.
I didn't know any other names or anything.
Consider it done. Scouters,
Do you want me to give you a clue to figuring the rest out?
this location.
Okay.
Ginyu is just Japanese for milk.
Oh, good lord.
Thank
Now, time for our mission. Are you ready for this?
So is that one supposed to be like burger?
No. Burter. Burter. Can I have
Butter?
some burter? Yeah.
Butter. Oh.
Bulma,
Well, what
no time
about
to talk. We're
the
taking the Dragon
juice?
Ball.
Jace is apparently like... It's like a weird thing where it's like in Japanese it sounds closer to cheese than it does in
Oh,
English.
oh.
Goldo, I think in Japanese is pronounced... I think the Japanese name for Goldo is closer to Gerto. Yogurto. And then Rikumu in Japanese is Rikumu, which is an anagram of Kurima. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I love Dragon Ball.
In a way, it kind of makes sense, though. You know, like Frieza's,
Ginyu or whatever
Frieza's like average forces are fruit because those don't even have to be in the fridge really. Then you had then you had all the Saiyans who worked for him, who were all the vegetables. Those you're more likely to put those in a freezer, so they're more important. And then the most important agents of Frieza are the dairy products, because if you leave those out, they spoil immediately.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to spew in the cup, I swear. Look at that run animation on Vegeta. Oh no.
Hey there, Vegeta.
That voice that character has is incredible.
Damn it. We were so close.
There's actually these characters. I don't know where the song comes from, like whether it was from a game or if it was like a promotional thing released in Japan or whatever. But these characters have a canonical theme song.
Oh dear.
And there's a person on YouTube who made like a translation of it. And it has some really good lyrics, like just great stuff. Like, why don't I pet you on the head using my signature crusher ball? And by petting you, I don't.
Guido? What's Guido?
It's I think like his name is I think in Japan.
Goldo. Oh, never mind. You already went over that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was more like Gerdo.
Yeah.
Originally, yogurt. Oh, great. I thought I kept misreading the L as an I. I thought his name was Guido.
I think that's a Star Wars name, isn't it?
No, that's a car's name.
Cars?
Yeah, there's a little forklift named Guido.
Oh.
Hey, not so fast, Captain. You got to have all the fun last time.
Yeah, that's right.
What if my name was Guido?
I would be disgusted.
That's fair.
Sorry to any real Guidos in chat.
There are no Guidos in chat.
In the meantime, I'll deliver the Dragon Balls.
And by the way, in the anime, Bertha dabs at one point.
Finally be able to attain immortality.
Interesting.
So, Goldo, why don't you finish those pipsqueaks off first?
The hell is this guy's voice?
This isn't fair. I'm gonna be done with this in no time.
All right, here goes nothing. Release your power.
That guy is a square. Like, literally.
There's more to you.
Yeah,
This is a square man.
Let's make this quick.
Solar flare.
That was dirty.
I like how the one with the bald head has solar flare. And the attack involves putting your hands around your head.
I'm really creaming this guy right now.
You're really creaming that crop.
How convenient that they decided to only let one of them fight us. Because, like, if they had all fought us, they could have just deleted us in, like, an instant, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
How convenient for us that they didn't do it that way for some reason. Break? What the heck did I do to him?
No.
Oh.
Oh my god, why was the Masenko so, like, powerful that time? Look at that.
Oh no. Yeah, there's a sick camera angle and stuff now.
No!
Uh-oh.
Mess with me! Solar flare! That was dirty!
Well, he's just staying there in the water now. Look at this, Beth.
Oh, okay, come on. Let's see what this is.
Oh my goodness. That was pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah. You've got this disgusting little homunculus on the ropes.
Uh-huh.
No!
Keep saying no, no, no. But I say yes, yes, yes.
That's enough!
Oopsie daisy.
I have a feeling this is going to be a character who probably, like,
That's enough!
came off a lot more interesting in, like, the non-game version. Like, oh my god, you got owned at the last minute! Oh my god, you got
What
owned!
the heck?
Oh my god, your ass was owned! Get golded.
Yeah, I got
Um,
followed.
Hey, you got so close the first time, it's just optimization this time.
Solar flare! That was dirty!
So I feel a bit like I'm gonna be sick.
Why?
Slightly. I don't
What
know.
happened?
I don't know. Oh boy,
See? I'm sorry, miss.
it's okay. You can apologize to me with money.
I don't have any money.
And you can apologize to me with some wishes.
Uh,
No! Here I go!
We're doing this again. Ready?
You annoying brat!
How'd you feel if I called you a little punk, an annoying brat?
I would become one. Uh-oh.
Oh, Lainey, you're ooh, ow, ooey.
No!
Oh, good. Do you have any items?
You can't use items during battle in this game, I don't think.
I thought there was a button that says items that you could do.
I've never seen that. Oh, I broke him again.
No, yeah, D-pad for items.
Oh, yeah, I just healed myself. Maybe that's how I was getting all these S ranks, is because I never use items.
Oh,
But
okay.
using an item removes your S rank.
That makes sense. Well, hey, that's good. Like... means there's still reason to, like, maybe, like, only do it when necessary.
Yeah. Ooh, I did it.
Hell
I
yeah!
have wind. He clipped into the ground, we got him so good.
A member of the Ginyu Force be beaten by these kids!
Kid, I'm 43 years old!
Be hitting me.
That's what Krillin says.
Whoa! You see that? Gudo just
Grow up, I'm 38 years old.
Oh, that's just great! Now that we're down a man, our special fighting pose is going to look ridiculous!
Well, I guess Captain Ginyu's gonna have to come up with a new pose that the four of us can do.
We did it!
Yeah. If we can keep this up until Goku gets here, we should be okay.
You two really are off on your own little world, aren't you? Guldo was nothing. He's the weakest of the bunch.
Gurdo. That's how Vegeta pronounced it. Gurdo.
The real suffering truly starts now. All right, Vegeta. Now, it's our turn to play. You kids can play too if you want.
Yeah, in the, like, manga and anime, Goldo was, like, I think a lot more interesting. Because you know that move where he, like, stops you, he, like, freezes you in place? That's a rough adaptation of his ability in the other versions, which is he can stop time, but only by holding his own breath.
I see. That's why that's why we had the break thing on him when he was doing that.
Yeah.
Look how Vegeta's just standing in the ground.
Is just immersed in the mud pile. He's in the dung heap from Jurassic Park.
What was that pose? That was incredible.
I like the weird, goofy posing thing the Ginyu Force have going on. Because in a weird way, it kind of makes sense, right? Because, like, they're like the second in command of, like, a galactic dictator, right? Mm-hmm. Who's gonna insult them for it? If you're that powerful, you might as well just have no shame.
Prepare yourself.
Oh boy, he's going down fast. Look at this.
Nice use of Vegeta's technique, by the way.
Look how they all have a beam attack, but that's always a different name, depending on who's using it.
Yeah. It's a bit like how in Dragon Ball Z Budokai on GameCube, everybody had a version of Vegeta's technique but a different name.
Alright, he's dead. Everybody leveled up. So Sasha, look at that animation! Sasha, what are you thinking of this part? Oh my god, the animation in this game is amazing.
Oh, it's so sick.
He's still posing.
what you can really do.
This is amazing. I'm glad I got a romantic apron from that.
Nice.
And a fancy necklace.
What the fuck is a romantic apron?
I don't know. The apron you wear on Valentine's Day.
Magnificent, Captain Ginyu. I must admit, I'm impressed you were able to gather all 7 Dragon Balls so quickly.
There's no higher honor than such praise from you, Lord Frieza.
Oh, it is finally time to turn my dream of immortality into a reality. Let's begin.
Immortality into a reality.
Dragon Balls! I command you to grant me immortality and eternal youth!
He's so small. Frieza's such a little man.
Sir? Are you immortal?
Could somebody please draw Frieza and Ginyu, but Frieza's in one of those little baby strap on, like those little baby carriers. Yes.
Perhaps some sort of secret phrase that only the Namekians know. Seems I'll have to hunt down more of those worms. Oh.
Seems I'll have to hunt down the Freeman.
It appears a few of them survived.
How do you think it would go if the plot of Half-Life 2 was that the Combine, we still have the Combine invasion and everything, but Gordon Freeman is just trying to avoid detection by Frieza the entire time?
You can't let his power level get too high. What do you think Gordon Freeman's power level is?
Eventually, you have a scene where Breen is on some camera somewhere, and Frieza has grabbed him by the neck and is like, "Tell them what I told you to tell them." And he's like, "We need to find Gordon Freeman, or he's gonna blow up the planet," and his head explodes. And the Combine at this point, the Combine tries to launch an all-out assault on Frieza, but it's just nothing. And all these stupid
strong. He doesn't even care about the Combine.
All of these hard sci-fi cucks just get blown up by a little fucking weird space twink.
Because Gordon Freeman's the one who knows how to activate the Dragon Balls.
Gordon Freeman did Namekian in community college. You can speak your ancestral tongue.
Oh my god. I love when we manage to come up with things like this live on stream.
It's pretty great. I like Frieza's leg warmers.
Understood, Lord Frieza.
Is that what we're going with? Is that what we're calling them?
Well, yeah, we've got leg warmers, got stripy leggings.
Look at how dark it got in here. What the heck? My camera just completely cut out there for a second. Did you see that?
Yeah.
My goodness. Look at him.
Nothing but a bunch of pushovers. Well, might as well put the
Yeah, what do you think they are, Ruby?
Huh?
Boots? With the fur?
What was that? Where'd that spaceship come from?
Space?
Goku. He finally made it.
It's so dark in here. Look at that. This is silly.
Attention. We have arrived on planet Namek.
I gotta find those 3 fast. Please be alive, you guys. Please be safe.
Oh, Goku's arms are so short.
Goku's heroic arrival.
What's up with that?
I think it's just that his legs are long.
On? And Krillin?
It just like really like hit me there. Like,
They're hanging on by a thread.
gee, what is?
Really close. Right where those 3 huge powers are.
Goku just gets a bunch of experience points for doing absolutely nothing. Well, that's not true, but he didn't do anything in game. Giraku's Spirit Bomb super attack is now. What did I just call him?
You say Giraku?
It's because I started saying Spirit Bomb and Goku at the same time.
I think Goku will ever get sick of turning up to find out that everybody's at 1 HP and he arrived just in time.
Remember my old username used to be Gaioku?
Yeah, that
Which had nothing to do
still
with
weird.
Goku. It was literally just I pressed some random keys on the keyboard and that popped out.
Oh.
It was literally a key smash. Anyway, it's getting a little... As you can see, it's dark in here. It's getting kind of late. And we've been playing for a while. I think I'm gonna call it good here.
Okay, just
Seems like
remember
a
to
good
save
stopping
5
point.
times.
I'm saving 1 time. There's also an auto save, so that's 2 saves. Is that good enough?
Okay. Well, thank you for coming, everybody, and thank you for listening. Oh my god! You know what I was gonna say earlier?
Yeah.
In the stream? Imagine a reboot of Dragon Ball, but Goku is voiced by the 1980s gamer. Kaioken times 4! Wouldn't that be great?
It would be something, I guess. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you everybody who joined the stream today. It was really fun. I'll be back tomorrow with Bean Bonus stream. This is gonna help out with some of the stuff I'm playing tomorrow. And Chroma's helping with some of it. And then Saturday is Splatfest. And then Sunday I'll play Pokemon and more Dragon Ball. So we get a full schedule this week. 4 streams in a row.
Hey Elena.
Yeah?
What does the 1980s Goku say when Frieza's preparing to blow up the... I mean, when Vegeta's survived the Kamehameha and is about to blow up the planet?
What, Biss?
Oh my god!
Jokes that nobody is going to understand.
No,
Except
we
for
will
our
make
crew.
everybody look up the 1980s gamer. It doesn't matter which video. All his videos are the same. All of them are just this.
Oh my god!
No, you got it wrong. It's oh my god!
Shut up. Anyway, bye everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you next time.
Somehow I put up with you. Alright, see everybody tomorrow.